double honors to the elders and apostles of the Millstone. Today I have my Apocrypha with me, and we will read some truth in the Apocrypha. Okay. But first off, of course, also for the one dirt Israelites, which include you Judah's children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are still oppressed together. Okay. Also the blood descendants who would not appear as like on the outside, but their father's seed line goes back to Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel. Okay, just in case you don't read what many people actually don't do. Okay, but it's just common sense, you see. Like I said, you can't be an Israelite if your seed line doesn't go to Jacob, go back to Jacob. Okay, doesn't matter if you look like a so-called Negro. Doesn't matter if you even look like I don't know, you know, the most darkest guy anyway, you know. The Israelites never were that super dark. Okay, that's the Hamites, you see. We were different shades of brown. Okay, so again, doesn't matter if you look like a Indian. Okay, it doesn't look like you look, doesn't mean you have to look like a so-called Mexican. That is good. Okay, the chance that you are an Israelite is there. Okay, just because you look so. But the 100% assurance that you are an Israelite doesn't come by that. Doesn't come by skin color. Okay, so it's beautiful, but you see, the real matter, or let me say it like that, it depends on your blood. If your blood is Israelite blood, then your outer appearance is really not important. Okay, so as I said, you can only be an Israelite if your seed line on your father's side goes back to Jacob, and that has nothing to do with your skin color or with your with your outer appearance. Okay, with your hair color or with your you know, how small or big you are. No, where you live. No. Okay, so we talk about the blood descendants here. Okay, of course. For example, in GMS, the Great Millstone, we have people from different countries looking different. Okay, that is just the truth. But when it comes to Yahushai, of course, he's a so-called Negro descent. Okay, this is a good example here. Okay, because this is the devil. There is no Jesus Christ, how the world ignorantly, stupidly calls him. Okay, and you have even so-called white children having dreams about Yahushai appearing in a dream, talking about, this is how I look like in real. Okay, and then this little child goes to his father and says that Jesus is a so-called black man. Why would he do that? You see, because Yahushai is no longer a secret to these people. Okay. Okay, this is El Diablo. Okay, this image might be in humans' heart and things like that. Okay, but heart means mind, so they have to be brainwashed to believe that Yahushai is a so-called white guy. Okay, but it's not in the Bible. Okay, in the Bible it talks about his skin were like brown men. Okay, like a brown color. You see, in the oven even, okay? So it's a darkish brown, okay? A little bit, you know, just like I said, different shades of brown, okay? Just like a so-called Nico he looks. Like I said, today we will read in the Apocrypha, but first let me bring that out, okay, that precept here. And it's Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God, which God means powers, and the faith of Yahushai. And I hear the voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, yes, said the Spirit, that they may rest from the labors and their works to follow them. Okay, the patience of the saints means also enduring this nonsense, okay? People talking about Jesus Christ, people talking about a so-called white guy being Jesus Christ, okay? That is not possible, okay? And it really can go on your spirit to hear that all day long, okay? Just like different brothers have different things in this world to struggle with, okay? It messes you up, not in the spirit really, but in your flesh, okay? Because your flesh is human, it's not God. At this moment, it will be soon, but at this moment not. So that means your flesh really wants to be in the kingdom already. But every morning your flesh says, or your flesh talks to your spirit, how long shall this continue? Just like King, who's it? I don't know his name, but in the Apocrypha even, I believe, he said like, how long shall this continue? Okay? You can write it in the comment board if you know it. Okay, I forgot the name. He just wrote it like that, man. Okay? Heathens ruling over us, how long shall this continue like that? Okay? It's hard to endure, man. Okay, but your flesh is weak and your spirit is willing, just like the scripture says. If you know that scripture, you can post it also. Okay? This is Exodus 15 and 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto thee, Lord, for he had triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider had he thrown into the sea. You see? Revelation 15 and 3. Like I said, okay, you have the Egyptians, or the Pharaoh of the time, who came against Israel. You had him basically being killed in the sea, okay, the Red Sea, okay. It was the Red Sea, I believe, right? So you can go there today and see the chariots. You have proof of the chariots right there. Okay, I don't know if there are still proof in it directly, because they maybe put it in a museum, or they put it in the things like that. But they already have that. You just type it in the internet, okay? Chariots found from the chariots of the Egyptians after they persecuted the Israelites. Okay, just look it up and you will have it right there. Okay, so there's enough proof, of course, out there. So people are ignorant willingly. Okay. And here you have the Red Sea. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. Okay, this is Abraham's journey. Okay, world of the patriarchs. Okay, but you can see the Red Sea here. That's what I want to go with. Okay, this is the Mediterranean Sea, the Great Sea. And here you have, this thing is the Red Sea. And if we would have a map that is here basically, because you can only see a part of the Red Sea, we would have the way the Israelites crossed the sea. Okay, through Moses splitting the sea. I'm just looking for the map. Okay, I don't know why I can't find it. Usually I should have that in here. Okay, you have Paul's missionary journey. You have Yahushai's ministry map. You have Kingdom of David and Solomon map. You have all these maps, but they don't have a crossing of the Red Sea map. Okay, in the Apocrypha it's not in it also. Anyway, just type it in. Okay, where did the Israelites cross the Red Sea, and you will see it. Okay. Yeah. The Lord is my strength, verse 2, and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host had he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. Okay, and that is really a harsh thing if you think about it. Okay. And it will be a even more harsher thing today, in today's world, because Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai said, just like ancient Egypt, this is the new Egypt, and this will be even worse. Okay, so Khan. Okay, just like is being put up in position, he just did the same thing with the Pharaoh, just to make his heart so. Just to make him in his mind so sick, his heart so proud and evil, that he really believes he can go against the Israelites, not just back then but also today. Today it's just a different heathen nation. Back then the Egyptians, today it's Okay, you had heathens all around back then and now. Okay, other heathens than the Egyptians and but you have to think about it. is the worst heathen. Okay, these last days are the worst days of the whole world. Even worse, more worse than Noah's time, when he had to build that ark where only his family and him was delivered. Okay, so this is the time where the prophets and apostles waited for. Okay, so how it really gets down these days. You see, you have World War III being prepared. Okay, you have the worst weapons being created in this last time, not back then. But you had natural things to judge these heathens. Okay, you had the water to drown the Egyptians. Okay, the heathens. Like the scripture says, there's a difference between Egyptian and Israelite. Okay, because people think, oh, they are darker skinned, so they have to be Israelites. Makes no sense. You see, it brings us back to the point that it's all about the blood. Okay, you heard that one Egyptian actually coming in. Okay, his father was an Egyptian. Okay, he was with the Israelites for some time. Maybe just to give you an example in the scriptures. Okay, but guess what, man? I believe in the end he was killed or something, or he was at least put away from the Israelites. Okay, because of his behaving. Okay, that shows you something. Okay. You had different people coming with us out of Egypt for different reasons, okay? And this was, I believe, a reason to just to show something, okay? That, that it depends on your father. If your father is an Egyptian, sooner or later, the real man of you, which means an Egyptian, will come out of you. If you look like a Israelite, okay? Like I said, you can have somebody who looks like an Indian, who looks white, like a movie star from a movie, maybe, or a girl that looks like Pocahontas or something, just like the animation figure character. But in the end, she can be an Moabite from her father's seed line, okay? Which is a so-called Chinese today. Okay. So lucky I have to real quick. My nose is somehow running. I don't know why. Maybe I can use that mask that I have here. That stupid Z19 mask. You see, so this is the end, man. This is the end. And the elite really knows it, okay? These simpletons out there, okay, who are really not simpletons sometimes, just ignorant. You see? They just don't want to admit it. Okay, that there is something different nowadays. Okay? Now it's played with open cards, okay? These